hili janga la corona tutalishinda.
Itunze jamii yako wewe mwenyewe,
waelimishe ili waepuke mikono na kujikinga mwanzo, hatimaye janga la corona tutalishinda.
itunze jamii yako wewe mwenyewe,
waelimishe ili waepuke
silaha ya corona ni wewe mwenyewe,
tungane pamoja tuizuie kunawa mikono na kujikinga mwenyewe. Janga hili janga la corona tutalishinda.
silaha ya corona ni wewe mwenyewe,
Tungane pamoja tuizuie kunawa mikono na kujikinga mwenyewe. Janga hili janga la corona tutalishinda.
itunze jamii yako wewe mwenyewe,
Waelimishe ili waepuke mikono na kujikinga mwanzo, hatimaye janga la corona tutalishinda.
itunze jamii yako wewe mwenyewe,
Waelimishe ili waepuke mikono na kujikinga mwanzo, hatimaye janga la corona tutalishinda.
nawa mikono
Corona ishi,
na kujijenga,
corona ishi,
wakikavua
corona ishi,
ukae nyumbani,
corona ishindwe.
epuka sehemu za makundi mengi,
Kwenda mikutano ya watu wengi, za safari zisizo na muhimu. Janga hili janga la corona tutalishinda.
epuka sehemu za makundi mengi,
Kwenda mikutano ya watu wengi, za safari zisizo na muhimu. Janga hili janga la corona tutalishinda.
tuzingatie juhudi za serikali,
Yamefanyika kote duniani, kote wanalia tukimbilie wapi? Hii hatari janga la corona laangamiza.
tuzingatie juhudi za serikali,
Yamefanyika kote duniani, kote wanalia tukimbilie wapi? Hii hatari janga la corona laangamiza.
Hello, hello. Thank you so much for joining us for this wonderful discussion. And today we have so many great panelists lined up for us. Of course, today it's all about the Boresha Afya Jenga Jamii audiovisual festival. We are so excited to be hosting this festival. It's an initiative of the Ministry of Health, Division of Health Promotion. It's the inaugural version of this event. And today I have with me the head of the Division of Health Promotion, Madam Gladys Mugambi. Madam Mugambi, welcome
Thank you.
to the initiative that you've brought in. Can you guys be able to? Okay, guys. Technical challenges here and there. So I'll first introduce my other guest. That is uh, uh, Amos. Amos is our brother. Very instrumental in using music to inspire, and, and so we Hi, Amos. Uh,
Right.
we apologize for those technical challenges. I'm happy to be back. It's called technology. Amos, welcome back, and
Thank you. Thank you.
thank you who tuned in. Thank you
Thank
for
you for
tuning
having me.
in. We've made it, and we're going to have a great session discussing about the Boresha Afya Jenga Jamii Audiovisual Festival. I hope so Amos, please introduce yourself and tell us what you do. And I'm also going to add on the screen Madam Gladys Mugambi, the head of the Division of Health Promotion. And in case any one of us disappears, I think we all have one agenda. So Amos and Madam Gladys, get ready to also host the show as well, just in case
No
any
worries.
one of us disappears. This is
So,
technology, anything can happen, but we are so happy to have you. So I'm
thank you.
yourself, and then we'll go to Madam Gladys so that she can officially open this session. Amos, over to you.
Thank you, Rachel. I'm glad to be here, first of all, and I'm very grateful for the opportunity to be a flag bearer of this festival. Um, I am famously known as Amos of Amos and Josh, a boy band that was in a East African competition about 5-6 years ago, and we were first runners up in that competition, and that began my musical journey. I am also the founder and CEO of OnMark Digital Solutions, which is an advertising agency. I run a school for dedicated gifted kids. It's a talent school. It's called Legends Talent Academy. I'm also the musical ambassador and artist liaison of Pito Jambo Foundation, which actually helps persons with disabilities. And I'm also very involved in my local church, Lifepool Chapel, as a band leader and vocal coach. So that, in a nutshell, is Amos of Amos and Josh. Yeah, and my artist name is Legend Amos ESQ. That's my those are my handles in Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. The Legend Amos. Thank you, Rachel. Back to you.
Thank you, Amos, and glad to have you here. So I'm going to invite now
Thank you.
Madam Gladys Mugambi to officially open this question and answer forum, and to congratulate you, Madam Gladys, for doing something which is obviously the first thing to be done, the partnership between the Ministry and the creatives in Kenya. That's a great initiative that you've started, and we are congratulating you and supporting you in this journey. So welcome, Madam Gladys, and please give us your opening remarks.
Thank you very much, Rachel, for the welcome. I hope you can hear me.
Yes.
Yes. So I'm in a noisy place,
Yes, we can
but
hear you clearly.
I would like to thank all the creatives for the work they've been doing. As the Ministry of Health, we appreciate the work you've done in creating awareness on COVID. And this festival is going to be one of the activities that we have planned to bring together the artists so that they can participate in what they know best. And therefore, we are ready for the Q&A so that we can prepare together. And thank you, Rachel, and thank you, Amos, for supporting us. At this time, I'd like to welcome everyone and declare this meeting officially open. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam Gladys, and we'll go straight into it. First, I just want to ask you, Madam Gladys, to kind of the situation as is in terms of COVID-19. Tell us about the work, because I've been lucky to see the amount of work that has been put in by the Division of Health Promotion towards bringing all together the last month, help combat the 19 virus. And please help us educate Kenyans to be healthy and to stay healthy, and tell them that COVID is real or not. Just tell us what is your opinion as the head of Division of Health Promotion on that, before even we get to talk about all the other things we'll be talking about. I'll be talking to you about the Boresha Afya, Jenga, Jamii Audiovisual Festival shortly. But it's good now that we have Madam Gladys Mugambi, that we learn how to take care of ourselves, and we also get to know a bit about the Division of Health Promotion, which have, brought this event together. So, Madam Gladys, in short words, please tell us the work that you've been doing and what's the situation now, and what do we need to do concerning COVID-19. Over to you, Madam Gladys.
Thank you very much again, Rachel. The Division of Health Promotion is tasked to create awareness on all diseases. And when COVID came in, we had to prepare ourselves. We developed the IC materials that went out first, that were showing people how to prevent the disease from spreading. And therefore, we were supposed to put on masks. We are supposed to wash our hands regularly. We need to stop greeting each other and being close to each other. So we provided the information, and what we've been doing then is to ensure that we coordinate all the partners and to create technical teams that would help us to make the work easier. So we came up with a committee that focuses on IC materials. There is a committee also that focuses on the media, the capacity building, and then we have the technical working group that is bringing the audiovisual technical people together. And this technical working group is that has helped us to bring together the artists, and that is where we are having this festival. So what we want to do as we move forward is to ensure that we use the artists to create the awareness, and since they are influencers, they will be able to engage the people that follow them so that they can change behavior, and this is what we call the community engagement. So we'll be focusing on that as we move forward, and in this activity we'd like to ensure that people participate as much as possible so that we create a good platform even as we move forward to create awareness on health matters. So thank you, Rachel, for helping us lead, and you're always welcome to work with the ministry. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Gladys. And now I just want to talk to the audience who are watching us. Please feel free to ask a lot of questions. This is your forum. You can ask the questions in the comment section as we keep talking to, the festival, to just hear more about the festival. And as we keep giving you, what are some of the things that you'd like to know about the Boresha Afya Jenga Jamii Audiovisual Festival? What are some of the facing? Remember, you must submit before November 7th. That's when we are closing the submissions. We are so happy to have received a lot, and we are looking forward to receive more. Just to let you know that we have 16 categories in the audiovisual sector. We are even looking at best podcast, best YouTube channel, best music video, best skit, both radio, commercial categories. And we even have a category that allows you to submit something that you shot with your mobile phone that was educating the public on health promotion. We also have a special category for people who made productions, either short films or documentaries on COVID-19. We are going to be awarding a special category on that because that's the matter at hand. But we are open to submissions. If you've talked
Okay, I think Rachel seems to be having a problem with her connection. As she was talking about the Boresha Afya Jenga Jamii Audiovisual Festival and the categories that are available, we're actually encouraging everybody to actually create something in regards to health and just post it on Filmfare. We're going to share Film Freeway. We will share the link, and you can go to the Division of Health Promotion, our Facebook page. All the information that you need in regards to the festival are there. I encourage you to create content in regards to health, because in this time of COVID, we have a very dire situation, and I believe that artists have the biggest voice and they have the biggest mass audience to communicate messages that actually bring people to the place of awareness. So I believe that as an artist, I'm encouraging all artists out there, whether you're in film, you're in creating music videos, in animation, in information videos, spoken word artists. If you love to do TikTok, if you do skits, if you create TV commercials, if you create kids content, if you do good monologues, if you're good at podcasts, choir. If you have a YouTube channel, you can just use it to speak about health promotion things. And if you create radio dramas, or you can do a documentary, you do documentary films, any kind of content that you have out there. We actually have a new category that is about people who have shot the best video with their mobile phones. And we're actually trying to create avenues through which you can create your own content. It doesn't have to be professionally done with a crazy camera and crazy lights. You can actually create content with your mobile phone. We have a category for that, and we are encouraging you to actually participate in this very, very good venture, because in the end, we are trying all to bring ourselves to the place of health. I think in this time of COVID-19, it is more important than ever to communicate the health message. And I believe that you, as an artist out there, have the power to communicate with your crowd and just bring them to the awareness. If you've noticed lately that there has been a in regards to communication and how people are taking the whole COVID issue, the importance of preventive measures, people just taking care of themselves, has gone down in the streets. People are not wearing masks anymore. There is no social distance in public transport systems. And I think it's the transport sector has just become very casual in regards to how they handle people. People are not getting sanitized as they get into the matatus. They're not checking the masks. There is no social distance in public places. At least they're trying to check that. But I believe that as you walk out, it is your personal responsibility to be very, very careful in regards to contracting this. If you've noticed, even in the media, the numbers have been going up. And I believe at some point they talked about a second wave, and I believe we are seeing it right now. So just be careful. not to infect the people in your house, because you never really know where you're going, who really has it, and you cannot be as confident of your immunity of contracting this virus. So this particular festival is actually a clarion call, is just a way to make noise enough so that we can actually try and save as many people as you possibly can and pass the information to as many people as you possibly can in regards to them preventing themselves from contracting the virus. And generally, just in regards to health, I think the art industry in general has been very quiet in regards to spreading the message of health. And I think it's about time that we actually took that seriously, and create in our own forums, in our own platforms, ways that we communicate. I think it's almost like a civic duty to actually communicate this for every person, every artist out there who has a platform that has numbers to which you can communicate to. I think it is time that as artists we took up that task for ourselves and start to create content in regards to health. Rachel, you're back. Thank you. Back to you.
you. We got a few people asking a few questions, and Chimunya is asking, are we accepting submissions for feature films? So before I answer that question, I'm going to talk to you a bit about the Jamii, and I'm going to present a few things here about how you go to the page and how you to the festival. So first, you need to have a Film Freeway account so that you're able to submit to this festival. So when you have your Film Freeway, actually is private because it's an online festival. This is a public festival, so you cannot go to Film Freeway and search for the festival. So you have to click on the link that we provided you with, and when you click on that link, it will take you to this page. Let me try to project the page. So it will take you to a page where you can submit on Film Freeway. Yeah, there it is. So you can see the submit button. Before you submit, you need to read all about the festival. You need to read about the awards and the rules of the festival. Once you understand, you can start the process of submission. And then I'm going to take you to the next slide. Once you decide to submit, you'll be asked to choose the category in which you're submitting your film. So again, once you go to that category in which you're submitting your film, wait, I think we are having a bit of challenges. So you'll read all this. Submission is November 7th. So once you decide to submit, that's when you go to the next step. Again, as I told you, you need to have already uploaded your content on Film Freeway. You need to have already signed all the things they need. You need to have your personal account. You can see the it will give you a lot of categories. You choose the category that you want to work with in Film Freeway. Once you're able to choose the right category, then you'll be able to submit your film. I'm trying to look for that slide. Let me show you there. So it will take you, this is where it will take you. I did a trial with my project, Just a Girl, and then you can see you have to select one of the categories. If you don't select any, you won't move to the next step of submission. Then okay, so once you select, you can see where there's a green tick on the best documentary, what I had selected in my case, and then able to go to the next step. This is where most people are having a challenge. So let me see if I can show you the next slide. Um, you have to select, let me just try again one more time. Yeah, so you have to say add to cart and check out, and you can play over and over again, even after we finish the broadcast. So don't say add to cart, say add to then once you say add to cart and check out, you've not still finished submitting, it will give you your cart summary. So it will show you that you're about to submit to the Boresha Afya Jenga Jamii Audiovisual Festival. Once it shows you that, you need to go at the bottom of that page, and at the bottom of the page you need to say complete order. Once you say complete order, and of course the festival, you can submit into the festival free of charge. You'll get this message, and once you get that message, it will mean that your film has been successfully submitted, and we will be able to also get you an email confirming the same. And this is not only about films. As I've said, we have very many content that you can be able to upload film. Is the deadlines. I know as creatives, most of the time we wait until the last minute before we submit. In this case, I would say that don't wait until the last minute. You know the technical challenges that happen. So you find like there are thousands of people trying to submit on 7th. What will happen? Maybe the Film Freeway website will be crowded with traffic and all that, and you end up being cut out of the deadline. So make sure you submit your content in good time. You can also email us. We read the emails daily. So there is also, when you go to that page on Film Freeway, you're able to see the email, health promotion media@gmail.com. Then you can be able to email us, and the festival team will be in touch with you and support you. You can also call the number that is written there on the Film Freeway website in case you're having any challenges. The most important thing is we don't want anybody to be left out. As long as you're a Kenyan, and as long as you come from any county in Kenya and you did something, we are catering for people who did content, 20 seconds and above, and we are catering for people so that's basically the technical support that I'm able to talk to you about right now, about the festival. And the main goal of this festival is to find out and honor, because we realized during the COVID-19 period, outbreak, we realized a lot of creatives did a lot of work, So we said, why can't we, ask these people to tell us who they are and all that, and so that the Ministry of Health can say thank you and recognize those efforts and encourage those efforts, because taking care of our health is our it's a communal responsibility. It's my responsibility and it's your responsibility. So if you have any content, we are encouraging you to submit before the deadline. We are also going to be having a great gala awards dinner on 12th of December, and we're also going to subject the selected productions in this festival to a public voting, where after the jurors select, we are going to take it to the public voting, and then we're going to have a awards gala on the 12th. We are to together as creatives. We can't wait, and this is not the only year we're going to do this. We are hoping to make this a sustainable festival with time, and we need your support. So we need to work together, and bring your ideas. Come, let's talk for social reasons and for growth. I want to ask you, Amos, as an artist, as a musician, why do you think that artists should take advantage of opportunity to this audiovisual festival?
I hope I got the question right. Why it's important for artists to be involved in this festival, and why they should participate. Um, as artists, I believe that we have the power to communicate with the masses. It is through our talents you're able to communicate, and I think this is an opportunity for us to actually come together
Hear me?
and able.
I think
Yes,
we're
yes, I can
having.
hear you. Can you hear me? Yes. I think as Rachel was asking, the power of artists. As I was saying, this is it's actually a clarion call, and I believe that creatives out there, all creatives out there, should participate in the festival, because we are in need of communicating with the masses, and with the power that we have as artists to communicate. I think this is a good platform for us to now do our due diligence to give back to the community by now creating content that actually benefits them in regards to their health. And I think that this is a wonderful opportunity for us to bring every content that has ever been created out there in regards to health that never found a place to be placed, or an avenue through which you can communicate. This is the opportunity right now to bring that content together. And I think it's an amazing opportunity that has been created for artists and creatives out there to actually bring your content to the place where now it will get the viewership or the attention that it needs. And we are encouraging all creatives and artists out there to create something that is going to be beneficial, especially in this season of COVID-19, this season that we have COVID-19, and the pandemic is crazy, and it's ravaging the economic system, and even to artists it is one of the things that affected artists the most. And I think it is for us now to be in the place where we can actually take charge in regards to how we move the communication, to get as much information as we possibly can from the Ministry of Health and every other, and the WHO and everybody else, and just turn that into artistic pieces through which we can communicate. So this is my encouragement to all of you out there. Actually, I've seen somebody in the comments saying that the choir that was here was hot, and I'm encouraging you, if you know any other choir out there that's hot, just tell them to create a piece in regards to health, and just post it, and put it in the place it in the festival, because this is actually the best place to actually communicate all these things. So if you're out there and you've already created content in regards to health, Film Freeway, Rachel has already communicated the avenues through which you can actually place the content and place it in the competition and in the festival. I'd encourage you to actually do that. And I think that is the power that we have as artists, and this is the platform through which we can communicate that in this season. So go ahead and just submit the content that you've already created. Thank you, Rachel. Back to you.
Thank you. Raining out here. That's why my network connection is quite bad. But I'm so happy that we did this. And Madam Gladys, I just want you to talk to us a bit about why of health valuing so much about what the creatives are doing in health promotion, and what has been the impact videos, the commercials that were produced by creatives. How did they help, for instance, in to sensitize the public, so how to take care of themselves in different facets of health, and especially against COVID-19. So, Madam Gladys.
Thank you, Rachel. In health promotion, it's important to also help these people who are creative to come out and share what they can share with us. And what we've done is to ensure that we use that creativity. We have had adverts, we've had music, we've had people, artists drawing and all that. And we've reached 100% of our Kenyans who all know that we have COVID with us and they know what to do. But we need to sustain this given that the COVID is coming back and people should not relax. So this platform creates an avenue for everyone to come on board. I was almost telling Amos that I should be an artist, but he'll teach me how to sing maybe. So we hope that this is not something that is just ending. We are starting and continuing even to discuss about UHC and the many other diseases that are disturbing us. This is not something that has just started now. When health promotion was started, we started by having artists like those who are acting in Vitimbi. They were actually being housed in our premises, and they were able to communicate through TV. That was KBC that time. And I know those of us who were there that time, they were able to benefit. So we'll continue to work together. And also I'd like to call upon everyone who is an artist, just like Mamos has said, we should ensure that all of us participate so that we can show what work we can do. And we really appreciate. Thank you, Rachel, for the support. And thank you, Amos, for being our ambassador. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. And it's such a refreshing, yes, and it's such a refreshing thing. See somebody like Amos. I was actually shocked when I saw you, Amos, in the Ministry of Health. Wondering, you should be out there taking advantage of the digital moment to make lots and lots of cash. And of course, you are you've inspired us with your music for years. And so big up on that, and also big up on not just doing music, but thinking about, holistically to the society with your, and especially right now, when you make that content, what you're actually doing is saving a life. Somebody might watch that content and they decide, okay, let me wash my hands, okay, let me wear a mask. That's the way they'll not get COVID-19, which maybe they couldn't contain, and all that. So I agree with some of the comments that have been written here. David Locham, you're saying, indeed, artists should use the opportunities presented by COVID-19 to come up with content or develop will play a key role in key messages on health issues. meet the current COVID-19 situation. And we are also saying not only COVID-19, but even other diseases. People are still having cancer, people are still having habits, people are still contacting other so we are saying the audiovisual producers can also come on board and start talking about all these issues and to ask Amos a quick question. So Amos, during this COVID-19 period, we had a lot of TikTok challenges. Really helped the whole world to cope with the COVID-19 pandemic. In like TikTok, what's the power like of TikTok, YouTube, and social media? That are some of the categories that we'll be awarding in our festival. So, what is the importance of these new ways of communicating, and how can artists be able to use these ways to also mobilize people and tell people to live a healthy life? Amos, over to you. And then we are almost finishing.
Thank you, Rachel. I think the world is now online. The world is now online, and everybody is communicating online. The best way to talk to the most people is online because they can find the convenience of finding the message that you share. And I believe with the many avenues that we now have, the TikToks, the YouTube, now people can actually create their own vlogs and so many other ways that people can now doing podcasts. It was something that was there, but right now it's become trendy. And I believe that all these avenues have the power to communicate to a certain audience. And if as the festival itself has created an opportunity for you to create content across all these platforms, it's actually exposing you to the audiences that actually pay attention to these platforms. TikTok, for instance, we never really saw much of it 2 3 years ago, but right now it's one of the biggest platforms through which people actually share short videos of music here and there. And I believe that right now that it's one of the biggest avenues that you can actually use to communicate. And you don't really need a lot to communicate because even ads on TV last at most 60 seconds. And I believe even the TikTok challenge, you can actually create something that communicates what needs to be communicated within that 60 seconds that is going to have impact. So I believe that with all these platforms that we now have, it is now our duty. It is now our duty to now create content to communicate the messages that will now help the masses to bring them to safety, to bring them to a place where they will look at themselves and just do due diligence. Protect yourself, protect your family. COVID-19 is here with us. We don't know how bad it's going to get. We already know the situation the way it is on the ground, and it's important for us to use these avenues to create that. Because somebody actually asked in the comments if we are actually accepting features in regards to COVID-19, and yes, we are. Any content that you create in regards to health, just do it right now. Because COVID is what's happening right now. I'd also encourage you to do stuff in regards to COVID-19 because young people, these are our platforms. We are the ones who stay longer in this platform, just eating the contents that is in those platforms and digesting it. And I think it is the best place for us to also communicate the message. And I believe that this opportunity is the best opportunity for us to do that to our own peers and to create the necessary noise that we must create and bring attention to the bottom line, to bring the communication to the things that now really matter in regards to people protecting themselves in this season. So I believe that these platforms should be very much used. So all creatives out there, just get into your creative juices and do something. And submit before November 7th. Let us see what we're going to have. And I believe a lot of creative stuff. We will see a lot of amazing stuff being submitted. And it's going to be wonderful, even in regards to how we move the communication in regards to health to now become something that young people are talking about. And I'm very humbled and honored to flag the festival, and also be a voice that begins the journey of many voices coming after me to communicate the message of health. So I'm very grateful to you, Madam Gladys Mugambi, for the opportunity. Thank you so much, Rachel, for the opportunity, and I am ready to help in every way I possibly can. Thank you, Rachel.
And Madam Gladys, maybe as you give your closing remarks, you can also talk to us about the importance of radio and how radio has helped the Division of Health Promotion also move forward, because we have a few categories focusing on radio. We also have a category for spoken word, we also have a category for spoken word. So if you're a poet, you're a spoken word artist, we also need you. So we are giving everybody a chance in this festival to come and just show us their creativity, as long as it's converting people and helping people to actually, live a better, healthy life. And we are talking about mental health, we are talking about physical health, we are talking about, we've given you so much leeway such that you can talk about health. And remember, a healthy nation is a productive nation. And so I just wanted to hear from Madam Gladys as we move towards the close, as you also give your closing remark. Madam Gladys, I just want you to tell us what's the importance of radio communication and also what's the importance of communication around all counties of Kenya, and how much we value this kind of submissions coming from 47 counties in Kenya. Madam Gladys, over to you.
Thank you once again, Rachel. Yes, radio is very important to us, and it has been there for many years. Every community has a radio, and in Kenya, I think we have several radio stations, over 40. And in this COVID communication, we've really worked with them. They've been good in engaging communities and giving us a feedback on what they are saying. We've also been able to use them to pass information every day concerning the situation, and therefore it will be very nice to continue working with them, and we cannot avoid them. The other thing is that as we work with the counties, we have health promotion officers in every county, sorry, and we are asking them to support by ensuring that people know about this. We know we have people in the village who are artistic and are able to do something. They can be supported so that they can submit just like those others who understand these systems very well, like Amos. And we need to also ensure that we create awareness about this festival so that people can submit, because the content will be useful even as we move forward, and we need to keep encouraging people. And let's also remember children participating in this and people with disability. And it will be good that the artists remember those marginalized groups that sometimes we forget. So my closing remarks are that this is an open forum that as we move forward will be very useful to all of us. And very sorry for the background noise, and let's continue working closely. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Madam Gladys. Thank you so much, Amos, for your closing remarks. joining this session, and because it's actually almost 1 hour we had promised to do. We apologize for and also for the network changes. Sometimes these data providers decide to not deliver, but we really enjoyed the session, and hoping that if you join us later and you have any question, we can also be able to respond to it. Also hoping that if you're submitting and you face some hiccups, you can be able to go to this video and play it and see how to submit your film so that you're not locked out. Also, you can follow Amos at the Legend Amos on Instagram, on Twitter. You can follow him also on Facebook. You can also follow their page, Amos and Josh, and Vision. Our page on YouTube. It's also Division of Health Promotion. We also have at MOH, DHP, Twitter, and Instagram handles. So follow all those pages for developing information about the festival and about the awards. We're going to carry you along in the process, hoping to have a who will participate in this process. So before we leave, I just want to leave you with this video that just shows the categories, in case you're wondering what are the categories that I can submit into. So I'm just going to play this video, then we are going to end the open forum today. But you can feel free to continue interacting with this video.